Okay, we're going to do a real quick stop by while the ladies are eating their dinner. Look at the girls. Hi, girls. Having something to drink? Yeah, I'll check and make sure it's not too hot. Today's beautiful out, so I haven't had to do much with these girls. But when it's really, Millie, don't chase the chicken. When it gets really hot out, I add some ice to their water to cool it down, but not too much because I've read it. If it's too cold, suddenly the shock will kill them. We don't want to do that. Don't want to hurt my girls. They give us breakfast every morning. Okay, time to head down the path. Okay, so we're going down the path here towards the garden. And, eventually, as I say, eventually this is going to get cleared out and added to the backyard. But I say, don't worry about that right now. We've got so many other things. Okay. All right, so see, he's cleared out a ton over here. But see how let me get where I can see better. Okay, we got kind of a ledge, but we are going to use those fallen logs for support and put more of a retaining wall, kind of sloping it down. But right here, initially, it'll drop off, and then we'll have some support. And we'll be able to see, eventually, this will be a nice area. I think this will make a nice area to put, like, some of the fruit bushes, because, like, okay, I did thorn blackberries last time in Lake Zurich. I might try the thornless. It just seems, I tend to be one that I don't really like to do hybrid because they lose flavor. So, and I don't know, that would be hybrid because you have to fight the thorns. Anyway, here we go. Into the garden we go. And I'm still debating on if I keep the garden in here or maybe just, I don't know. Maybe we'll take down the fence because this area was fenced off when we bought the place last year. I think, see, it's got like a shed for an animal. I think they used to keep their goat here, which passed away a long while ago. But anyway, just wanted to put in the comment that there used to be a goat here. And currently I've been using it for my garden. And since we fenced in the whole acreage, kind of, sort of, I don't really have to worry about the deer and with the dogs. Anyway, my tomato plants, they like to wrestle. He didn't hurt her. Are here. Okay. If I get down here, we can read. This one was the orange slice. There we go. Orange slice. Right here. I've got plenty of them. Yes, I'm looking away while I stab this back into the ground. Okay, I've got other ones, but I labeled like at least one of each kind. This one, I think, see, I let this stuff go. It was hot down here and rainy and hot. So I didn't get to stake stuff up, so I kind of accidentally broke it. So that's why those are doing that. But this is an Amish paste. I always got to do my paste. This one is... I'm not sure. June something. I can't read it right now, but I've got it on my list. And I'll tell you what it is later, another time. Anyway, these are all doing okay. I think possibly the shade from all these trees might be a little bit too much. Now that the sun, I don't know. It might be too much. Anyway, here's the corn. The corn is tasseling. So let's hope we get some ears on there. Sunflowers are right next to it. I see that we have one that has a sunflower starting. And, okay, here, what happened here is I planted cucumbers, pumpkins, and watermelons all around this edge. And I gotta tell you right now, I don't know which is which, but I'll recognize them once I have melons. But because they're intermingling here, see? how they've kind of, but I'm thinking, okay, see, like this, yeah, that looks like a cucumber, especially the way it's climbing. And I got yellow flowers. This, I'm thinking this is pumpkin, okay? It has really, really big flowers. So, to me, that means pumpkin. I'll just step over here so the dogs don't dance in front of me while I'm trying to do this. Anyway, yes, casual gardener just kind of sticks the cage here and says, climb, little plants. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the leaves. Is this the watermelon? Maybe. And this is pumpkin? Are they both pumpkin? I don't know. Because, let's see. Oh, I'm stepping on it because down here, see, I'm thinking this is the watermelon. And I kind of tried to train that to go over this way so that we'd be able to tell the difference. But it looks like it wants to come back. Okay, do what you want. But see how that leaf is different? So we'll see what happens. But I'd really like to get my own watermelon now that I'm a little bit further south. But anyway, see, here's one of the sunflowers is starting to get a sunflower. Let's see if the camera's on it. There. And I've got tomato plants. I can't waste, and I had all these extra plants. Actually, I did waste some of them, but I've got tomato plants everywhere. So here's one. Over here, I planted, it could be butternut squash, it could be pumpkins. Like I said, I planted butternut squash, pumpkins, watermelon, and cucumbers. We have some radishes. I'm kind of disappointed in these radishes. I don't know, maybe it was the type I picked, because they're like nothing. Anyway, anywhere you see those orange, those are tomato plants. And so, see, this says butternut squash. So I think that's my butternut squash. I don't know what I've got right here, but it's kind of a baby for this time of year, I think. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just I'm impatient. Here's the yellow squash. I have been picking yellow squash like you wouldn't believe, more than the two of us can eat. So my chickens have been delighted. Another pumpkin here. I did another planting of green beans. Hopefully these will taste better. I gotta tell you, the ones I planted that I harvested from this batch over here, I didn't really like them. Yeah, they were kind of meh. I didn't like the flavor. Anyway, so here's another tomato plant. And another tomato plant. Down here, the Japanese beetles liked my eggplant. So there's another tomato plant. Told you I got a lot of tomato plants. Another tomato plant. Another one. Another one. And some of them have a couple of tomatoes on them. I did, because we had a drought, and then we had, like, when it rains here, it rains, it pours. So we had such a heavy rain that I did spray the tomatoes and melons and cucumbers and peppers with calcium, because I thought, oh, it might. But yeah, see, now I'd have to weed this to figure out what this one is. It looks to me like Amish paste, to be honest, but I'd have to go look up my garden plan. Let's see, so there's the tomatoes. These videos are getting a little bit long, and I know other people do longer videos, but being out in the boonies, it takes forever for my little satellite dish to upload. Okay, and over here, these are the cantaloupes. They're flowering away. Hopefully we'll get cantaloupes from them. I've seen videos on, like, helping it along by helping it pollinate, but we'll see. I haven't done that. I'm not too sure I know how and whatever. Okay, so here's the beets. They've been beat up a little bit. If you look at them, you can see their leaves, so I won't be getting any beet greens out of this puppy. Here's the green beans. Oh, potatoes are still growing. Ooh, Looks like, I bet you, oh, that looks like those darn beetles again. I'll have to check. They'd be gone right now, but man, those things are making me mad. Like I said, I'll spread some milky spore, but yeah, even if I get rid of the grubs with the milky spore, my neighbors will have them. So I'm kind of like, okay, but if your neighbors have that stuff. Anyway, this is another type of beet. This is my little, this one right here. This is my little pepper plant that I went to the grocery store because I wanted some peppers for making some salsa. And I found this pepper plant. And at the time, he had a nice full-grown pepper on him already. So I thought, meh, get the whole plant. This is the pepper that was eaten by something that was cut like in half. So it's doing better, but it hasn't flowered, so I don't know if we'll get anything. This is the one that gave me my banana pepper. It's got, oh, look at, see? Evil little thing. Let's see if we got the camera on that little beetle. Anyway, there he is. So I left my little dish of soapy water down here. So I'll go get that. And then there's another tomato plant. And here's a tomato plant. I zoom back out. Here's another tomato plant. Green beans. And there's my grapes that got eaten. Time for me to step over the fencing. Okay. Anyway. Oh, there's another one. So I'll have to drop him into the water. But yeah, see, there's my soapy water that I will be dropping these little beetles into. So I'm going to say ta-ta for now.